Imagine the life of a boxer, an existence honed by meticulous preparations. But to be ready, to not wilt, a boxer's life is actually the antithesis of what they're known for. The shine only made possible by the hard work undertaken in the shadows, day after day, week after week, of the same grind. Now imagine that one day, with one phone call,
We can't make it to the fight. Make sure y'all watch it live on Showtime. We're gonna. How you doing? You good?
Bro, good to meet you.
Nah, I need my food. You see like the Shakurs and the Richardson, they like coming up after me, so I'm like stuck in the middle, you know what I mean? So it's like I'm going to another generation. If I can work on my body and stay up to par, stay like a fresh car, I feel as though I could take this ride a long time. Longevity is definitely the key because I have kids now, 2 girls, so I gotta be around for them. Gotta be around for the younger generation that's coming after me. It's definitely about outlasting the game, for sure. I'm not a kid anymore, I'm taking my priorities serious. I'm maturing, I still got work to do, but I'm coming together.
You'll get some current and some warmth through that needle, so you can see that muscle's jumping right there.
Yeah. Some of them have speed, some of them have just power, some of them just have footwork, but they don't have the whole thing. I believe I have the whole package. I mean, that's what makes me a good boxer.
Hitting opponent requires seeking every edge. And so, watching tape has been incorporated into the work.
Shane Mosley didn't sugarcoat his assessment of the WBA mandatory between Gervonta Davis and Floyd Schofield. He sees Schofield's youth, size, and activity as genuine threats to a distracted Tank. While Mosley respects Davis's heart and fighting spirit, he openly questions whether personal issues have left him exposed. In his view, the younger, more focused fighter is the one to watch. Ultimately, Mosley is leaning towards Schofield to pull off the upset.
So many mandatories going on right now. Even the WBA, Floyd Schofield is mandated to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Intense negotiations are going on. I mean, what's your thoughts on that fight?
I love that fight. I think Schofield's been more active, and he's a younger, a little bit bigger, a little taller. I think he's gonna give Tank a lot of problems.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's gonna Tank some problems. I like Tank too. But Tank he's been all over the place. His mentals, I don't think is all the way there. You know, he got a lot of girl problems and this problem, that problem. Yeah, I have to lean with Schofield, but Tank is about. I like Tank. He fights with a heart and.
Sean Porter and the panel shared their thoughts on reports that Jose Benavidez Sr. could be working with Gervonta Tank Davis. They discussed whether the partnership would be the right fit, with Porter pointing out that Benavidez Sr.'s background coaching aggressive fighters could complement Tank's style. The panel also suggested that the trainer's adaptable approach and willingness to travel may suit Davis as he prepares for his return.
But can Jose Benavidez coach a co-main event and a main event?
What happens when that happens?
Jose training Tank.
Jose training Tank. That's the rumor. How y'all feel about that? How does that work? I'm not sure if that's a great matchup.
I feel like there's some comfort there.
Is that what it is?
I feel like that's what it is. I feel like there's some comfort
both
there.
killers.
He's down in Florida, if I'm not mistaken.
Miami, yeah.
Washington.
Yeah, he's between
Seattle, Washington, Florida, Arizona.
Yeah.
Vegas.
He be everywhere?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which might match the lifestyle of Gervonta Davis, you know.
Yeah. Surprising to see it. I think but I feel like he's comfortable with Jose. And just telling y'all what I know, sometimes that's all it takes.
Bernie weighed in on the situation, saying he does only add fuel to the conversation. In his view, staying focused and avoiding unnecessary distractions is the best way to handle the spotlight.
Has interest in wanting to scoop that fight up and steal that fight from Shakur Stevenson and get Devin Haney to fight next. He says he wants to fight Big Nose next on the social media.
That's what Tank said?
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, I don't really think that's a good look for the kid, being that, all the talks that's been happening, everything that's been said. So no, I don't think that's a good look on them. And, they looking to try to find anything to go against them, So, Devin had his time on that side, but he made the comeback.
Bernie the boxer gave a blunt prediction for a potential Tank Davis versus Floyd Schofield fight, confidently picking Tank to knock him out. He argued that Schofield has never faced anyone with Tank's sharpness and precision. Bernie pointed out that Davis is a skilled boxer who picks his shots carefully and lands with bad intentions. He also suggested that Tank is carrying extra motivation right now, which would only make him more dangerous. In his view, Schofield would get tuned up without putting up much of a fight. How do you feel like it plays out? Tank going to kill him like that?
Knock him out. That man never been hit by Tank. Tank sharp with his punches. Tank sharp.
Yeah.
Tank know how to box. Tank sharp. He ain't never been hit by nobody like Tank. Tank too, he probably got a lot of, I don't know what he got, but he probably got a lot on his chest, a lot on his mind. People talking bad about him. He got some fans, but never hear the good stuff. They only hear the bad. He got something to prove. Tank gonna tune him up.
Showbiz discussed the escalating social media drama involving the online back and forth with Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis, including their disagreement over weight classes and Shakur's criticism of Keyshawn over a missed scale check. Showbiz also mentioned Keyshawn's comments about Tank's legal troubles, noting that Bill Haney joined the exchange, turning the situation into a heated online battle filled with callouts and verbal shots.
To be honest, Gervonta Tank Davis, when he started getting involved with all this shit, it started getting ugly. All the stuff that he's been saying, going back and forth with Shakur Stevenson and then with Debo, implying that we can meet right now and shoot the fair one. And Debo coming with sense like, hey, brother, it's father's. I'm chilling with my baby. It's like, man. But Shakur Stevenson and Debo going back and forth. You got Shakur Stevenson talking about, listen, you didn't do the scales check. What happened? Debo's like, hey, I don't have to do that. Agreeing to 144, that isn't enough? And Shakur's laugh like, yeah, because you know how big you are, Debo. Pause. And then you have Debo going after Gervonta, talking about how, the only fade he's running is with women pretty much and all that shit, referring to what's going on with him outside of boxing, all those allegations. His father, Bill Haney, jumped into it and echoing these things. Hell, Bill Haney, he even had words for me. Yeah, that's...
Thomas Cornflake LaManna reacted to reports that Gervonta Tank Davis has linked up with Jose Benavidez Sr., admitting he isn't convinced the pairing is the perfect match. He emphasized that a fighter's success often depends on the bond they build with their trainer, but said it's far too early to draw conclusions. In LaManna's view, only time and results inside the ring will determine whether the partnership is successful.
I also saw on social media today, I think on Mo Boxing or Mo, whatever it's called, that he's going to train with fucking Jose Benavidez.
Yeah. Is that a good fit from a boxing standpoint? Yeah, I don't know. It's like...
No? I mean, I would...
First impression, that's your first impression, right? Could be wrong.
I don't... By the way, so... Okay, how do I say it? It's a thing where a fighter and a trainer...
Thomas Cornflake LaManna suggested that Gervonta Tank Davis's separation from Calvin Ford may have stemmed from issues behind the scenes. He also expressed doubts about Davis teaming up with Jose Benavidez Sr., arguing that if Tank was going to bring in a new trainer, someone like Robert Garcia would have been a stronger choice.
Unless they had some weird shit, maybe they split. Maybe Calvin didn't like what he was hearing, what was going on, and maybe personally he didn't want to be involved with it. I don't know. I'm speculating crazy, so let me just, I want to dead all that. I damn sure don't think Jose Benavidez is a good fit. If you're going to switch, man, you go to the fucking Robert Garcia.
Your lightweight division continues to heat up. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more boxing news and updates.